What's up, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Powerhouse Mentality Podcast. I'm your host. I'm Caitlin Kenna, and today what we're going to get into, guys, is, it is the day after Thanksgiving, so it's the day that a lot of people have to make a choice, or they get to make a choice of what they're going to do with the rest of their year, okay? And a lot of people are going to make the choice today to wait until Monday to get back on their bullshit, and the majority of those people who say, I'm going to wait till Monday to get back on my bullshit, that wait till Monday turns into I guess I'll just wait until the new year because, Christmas parties, all of these tasty treats and temptations and gatherings that we're going to have. And they allow those couple of days that are sprinkled into the mix of their life to dictate their overall success, when in all reality, it's just pure laziness. The person who says, I'm going to wait until the new year to get back on their bullshit, and what I mean by that is to prioritize their health and their fitness, that group of people, they're frankly just too lazy to put in the work that is required to actually get the results that they want and live the life that they want. Nothing's going to change in the new year. The new year is going to come, and you're going to still have that same mentality. You might be a little bit more motivated for the first 2 weeks of the new year because, hell, it's the new year. So everybody's got those New Year's resolutions. But let me tell you guys, I worked in the gym industry for over a decade, managing gyms, doing membership sales, doing personal training. And the majority of people who would sign up for the gym in the first week or 2 weeks of January, a lot of those people I never saw again. And if I did see them, I saw them maybe once or twice in that first week that they joined, because they rely on the motivation of the new year to be the thing that kickstarts them to actually pursue their goals, when in all reality, they have to actually understand that if they want to accomplish the things that they say that they want, they need to commit to it. They can't just be interested in it. They can't just kind of want it and talk about it. You got to take action on it. And I'm not saying this to be harsh or anything, but that's just the reality of the situation. Now, with that being said, I feel like there's a common misconception when it comes to the holidays and your health and your fitness goals. You don't need to be 100% perfect all of the time ever to actually accomplish the things that you want to accomplish with your health and your fitness. You do not have to hit your macros perfectly every single day. You don't have to work out like a maniac every single day. All you have to do is focus on building habits and building consistency. Because if you're somebody who doesn't even work out, and you make the decision that you're going to work out 5 times a week, and then you don't do that, you feel bad about yourself. You broke a promise to yourself, and then you think that you're failing at this, so you inevitably quit because it's not for you. But what if you just made the decision to actually just build a habit and become more consistent with working out? That could look like doing 1 or 2 workouts a week. That could mean going on a walk 1 or 2 times a week. Because guess what? When you do that, you're doing 1 to 2 more things that are going to benefit your health than you were doing last week. So when it comes to the holidays, you better believe that yesterday on Thanksgiving, I did not track a macro. I did not open up my app to track macros. I didn't take out the food scale. I thought about being mindful during the day and having protein and doing my post-workout shake and drinking water and moving, getting in a workout, doing the things that are already instilled in me as habits. But you damn well better believe that when it was time to eat that feast, I didn't give a shit about how many calories were in the foods that I were eating. Yes, I kept it pretty moderate and pretty clean because that's just what makes me feel good. But I was focused on being present and spending time with the people that I love and truly savoring that food, not just shoveling it in for the sake of eating it because it's right in front of me. If you went out yesterday and you ate a whole pumpkin pie, awesome. I hope that pumpkin pie was damn good, which I'm sure it was. And I hope that you enjoyed it. But today's a new day, right? One day, one holiday is not going to destroy any sort of progress. It's not going to ruin all of your hundreds and hundreds of good meals. One meal does not undo all of the hard work that you've put in up until this point. So if you were good with your nutrition and your fitness, and yesterday you completely fell off, ate like an idiot, didn't move a second, laid on the couch, had to unbutton your pants, and you feel like crap today, cool. That's fine. Guess what? Again, today is a new day, and you get to make the choice today if you're going to wait until Monday to start or if you're going to just get back on track today. The biggest thing that causes weight gain over the holiday season is not the one day of overeating. It's really, really difficult to overeat to the extent that you actually put on body fat on one day. It's really, really difficult, right? Yes, the scale is probably up for the majority of people today, and that's a lot of fluid, a lot of water, a lot of inflammation. You ate some foods that you weren't used to. You had a little bit more sodium than usual. You ate a lot more sugar probably. You're a little bit bloated. Your gut's a little bit inflamed trying to break down all that nutrients, because I'm sure that a lot of the people who ate to excess yesterday probably didn't include a little bit of a probiotic to help break down that food too, which you should. But the reality is the weight that you gained on the scale from Thanksgiving isn't body fat unless you literally ate 5,000+ calories, which is very, very difficult to do. Not impossible, but it is more difficult than you would think. So forget about what happened yesterday. Your last decision does not define you, but it's your next decision that matters most. So it doesn't matter what you did or did not eat yesterday. What matters now is what you're going to eat today and what you're going to eat moving forward, because that's what's going to define who you become. So you have the choice. Again, you have the choice. Nobody else can make that choice for you. You can't allow anybody else to influence your decisions. You can't allow your family members pressuring you with leftovers or pressuring you with all these Christmas cookies to cause you to fall off of your plan. This is your life. Don't live it for anybody else. And life is way too short for you to procrastinate your health and your fitness for another 3 to 4 weeks. Because when you do that, you enter 2023 with a mindset of shit. Because when you put garbage in, you get garbage out of your mind. It's 100% true. Like, I don't care what you want to say. I don't know if there's any statistics behind it. I don't know if there's any research behind it. But I know that when I eat like shit, my mindset is shit. And I'm sure you can probably relate to that. So you can still enjoy the holidays without falling completely off track. Because if you really think about it, how many days are you going to overeat to the point that you think that it's going to undo all of your progress? For most people, it's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve. Maybe you have like a random holiday party thrown in there. But even so, even if you do like 5 or 6 days out of the entire holiday season, which is about like, 31, 32, 35, 40 days, if you are just not tracking your macros and not doing the things that you should do to be healthier on 5 or 6 or even 7 days, it's not going to make as big of a difference as you think. The big difference comes when people make the choice today, on the day after Thanksgiving, to continue their holiday for a holla week, for a holla 2 weeks, for a holla 3, 4. And then all of a sudden you enter 2023 and your pants don't fit you anymore and you have to buy a whole new wardrobe and you are not motivated at all to get off the couch and do the work because you've put yourself in such a big hole. Don't let that be you. The choice that you make today is going to dictate who you are tomorrow and who you are on December 31st. So don't be part of that New Year, New Me crowd because they never work out. Like, seriously, look at the statistics for it. There's like a 30% success rate, maybe even less. Like I said, I worked in gyms for over a decade and I saw with my own eyes people coming in super motivated. And there were so many people that I thought would be like on track. Like, this person's going to change their life. They're really serious about this. And then a week later, I never see that person ever walk through the gym door again. And a couple months later, they've canceled their membership. So don't be that person. Be the person who makes the choice today to do something better for yourself. Again, that doesn't mean you have to go out and dominate the world. In fact, I wouldn't recommend that if you're just starting off. I would recommend focusing on one habit at a time. If you have no idea where to start, shoot me a message, guys. Seriously, I coach people through this. I help you through the mental aspect of it. Because really what it's all about, if it was as simple as calories in versus calories out, then everybody would be in shape in America. But we have an obesity problem, so that's quite the opposite. Yes, the science says that in order to lose weight, you must eat less than you burn. Makes sense. It's energy balance. It's literally science. But people are still going out and making the decision to get a Big Mac over a salad, even though they damn well know that that Big Mac has a lot more calories than that salad in the majority of situations. Obviously, there are a lot of salads that have a shit ton of calories, but you know where I'm going with this. People still continue to make the quote-unquote poor choice when they know that it is the poor choice. There's a lot of mindset behind it. There's a lot of behaviors behind it. So instead of focusing on counting calories and doing all those things, focus instead on building the behaviors and the habits that are going to allow you to count the calories and are going to allow you to hit your protein goal and are going to allow you to do the things that you need to do. Drink your water, move a little bit, resistance train, build some muscle. Don't overcomplicate it. It's very, very simple, but it's not easy to execute because, again, if it were easy to do, everybody would be doing it and we wouldn't have this problem in America, in the world, really. But I want to just leave you guys on this one. This health, this fitness thing, it's all about having balance. It's about being able to live a life. It's about making this a lifestyle. You can't go into this with an all or nothing approach and think, well, if I have one bad day, then screw it all. I'm just going to fuck it and wait until the new year. No, we all mess up. We all make mistakes. We all fail. It's part of the journey towards anything. You can't have success without failure. And when you fall off of your diet for one day, guess what? You wake up the next day and you get back on it. And if you need help through that, like I said, I'm always here to help. I put the app down below that I coach through, the First Form app. You can go click that link. You can join my team. I'll help you. And we're also doing a 21-day holiday team challenge with Hidden Summit, the company that I work with coaching. If you guys don't already know about Hidden Summit and you've been following me, then you need to go into my profile and look a little bit deeper because I've been working with Hidden Summit for 3 years. I started off as a client, and it changed my life. So when I was offered the opportunity to be a coach with Hidden Summit, I had to take it because I wanted to create the same impact that it did for me. And now we're focused on getting better together and changing the world. And a lot of our work has to do with developing the behaviors and developing the habits and the mindset that go into being the best version of yourself. So we're doing a 21-day holiday team challenge. I'm going to put that link below as well. You can shoot me a message on Instagram. If you join, it starts on November 28th, Monday, and it's going to help you with having the support that we all need through the holiday season because, you know, like I said, this health and fitness thing is simple. It's not easy, and it's even more difficult to do it when you don't have the support that you need. So always here to help, guys, and I hope that you enjoyed this podcast. If you found value from it, or if you know somebody who will find value from it, please share it on your social media. Share it with at least one person. I want to get this information out there so I can create a bigger impact. But other than that, guys, go out, make it a great day, and do one thing today that's going to take you one step closer to where you want to be.